What is up, guys? Amalgamaniac here with another reaction video. So now I'm here with Cimorelli. I think it's their original DEMI Lovato medley. That was excluding James Charles. I think this one's. I don't want to say it's a while old because that doesn't make sense. I don't remember how old it is, but I've seen it been. My words suck today. I have seen it. It's been floating around for a while. Let me just say that. Now I could have sworn I reacted to it already, but I went through my list of videos on my channel and I didn't see it, so I guess I haven't done a reaction for it. Now I may or may not have already seen it, so this may either be a reaction or a re-reaction. I don't know. But okay, before I start the video, I've already recorded 2 videos before this, and both of them had a skip in the video, like the harmonizing challenge Cimorelli did with James Charles recently. I was watching it, and there was a slight skip. My words. There was a slight skip when I was watching it, so I figured everything past a certain point was delayed. Like the audio and video wasn't synced up while I was watching it, and then after I stopped recording, I went back and watched it, and everything was still synced up. So I don't know what's going on. So I usually like to be better safe than sorry. So since I already know that's the case now, if it skips on my end and everything gets delayed, I'm just going to keep it going. So hopefully the final product isn't also skipped. So let's get to it. DEMI Lovato medley, sober, stone cold, skyscraper. Let's get to it.
Did you forget I was even alive? Did you forget everything we ever had? Did you forget? Did you forget about me? Oh. Don't surrender, surrender, surrender. Please remember, remember.
I like what they did with this because this was a faster song, if I remember right, originally.
To what they say, don't go that way. Remember, remember, remember. I got no excuses for all of these goodbyes. Call me when it's over, 'cause I'm dying inside. Wake me when the shakes are gone and the cold sweats disappear. Call me when it's over and myself has reappeared. I don't know why I do this every time. It's only when I'm lonely. Sometimes I just wanna cave and I don't wanna fight. I try and I try and I try and I try and I try. Just hold me. I'm lonely. Oh, tell me you love me. I need someone. On days like this I do. On days like this. Oh, tell me you love me. I need someone. On days like this I do. On days like this. Oh, can you hear my heart say? Stone cold. You see me standing, but I'm dying on the floor. Stone cold, baby. You know I try to feel happy for you. Now that I
Ooh, I just got chills. Ooh, you better. Come on.
understand, I'll take the pain. Give me the truth. Make it my heart. Now I've got thicker skin. I'm a warrior. I'm stronger than I've ever been, and my armor is made of steel. You can't get in. I'm a warrior, and you can never hurt me.
Ooh.
I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. You did your best, or did you? Sometimes I think I hate you. I'm sorry, Dad, for feeling this. I can't believe I'm saying this. I know you were a troublemaker. I know you never got the chance to be yourself, to be your best. I hope that heaven's given you a second chance.
Aw.
How do my arms look?
Quite like your arms. I don't know.
How do my arms look?
The rain is perfect. It's a little frizzy. It's a little wild, I guess.
Left side, maybe pat it down.
Oh.
Oh wait, you're wearing my keys. Everyone's getting to look at that car you drive.
Turning around is really hard.
It's so thin, it's so skinny. If it were a bigger pillar, it'd be easier, I bet.
It's so hard.
I don't think I've listened to that one. I saw they released it though. Ah, that was great. Such a great video, great medley, great harmonies, and solo moments. Now, there was somebody that left a comment on one of my recent Cimorelli videos. She was like, "Why are you always talking about Lisa?" Well, I mean, like the comment I left, generally, the voices that usually stand out the most are the ones that get my... How am I trying to word this? The voices that... Oh, I guess I was saying it the other way. The voices that usually stand out the most are the ones that get my attention. It might sound like I'm saying the same thing. My words suck today. It might sound like I'm saying the same thing, but now it's just gibberish. Okay, so I like Lisa because part of me wants to edit all this out, but I know I'm too lazy. So let's see if I can gather my thoughts as quick as I can. Usually the voices that get the most praise to the general public are people that go really high and really low. Now, I just finished watching The Evolution of Girl Groups by Citizen Queen, and in that video, there was an alto who freaking blew me away, and I pointed that out in the video. I was like, man, she killed it, yeah. So, Lisa, I know Danny and Amy can sing lower, but they don't really get a lot of time to shine in that area unless it's through harmonies, but even then everything's more equaled out. The thing with their classic videos is that whenever they actually still did a cappella music, you could pick out which parts were doing what. A lot of the altos are usually for the beat, the metronome or whatever. I've been in an a cappella group before. The general part, aside from the beatboxer, the general voice parts that keep the beat going are the bass notes, because they're usually like doom 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 doom, and then everybody else levels on top of that. Like the lower voices are usually the foundation, and you can hear that in acapella music. Now when you have music with tracks, and then you're trying to pick out the bass parts and the alto parts, it's harder to do because they hide in there, because lower voices are not as loud as higher voices. So I've pretty much watched all of Cimorelli's classic videos, so I mean, unless you want me to react to some of their classic videos and give my critiques, and I'm not going to be the one of those voice coach react videos, but I mean, if you want me to check out some classic videos I've already watched, I'll give you my opinions on them. But like for this video, the main point I was trying to get to is I mainly point out Lisa as my favorite, and I will say that right now. Lisa is one of my favorites in the group, but that does not mean I do not like the other girls in the group. I can see how it would seem that way, but like another example I gave in my reply was I'm a big fan of Backstreet Boys, but Brian Littrell is my favorite. That does not mean I don't like the rest of them. You know, obviously in a group, you can't just be like, oh, I love them all equally, because obviously they contribute equally, but nobody's voice is the same. Everybody has a preference. So, like my thing is I love sopranos. In general, like I love altos too, but sopranos are what I usually draw towards. Now the difference between Lisa, Lauren, and Christina, like Lisa and Christina are the closest as far as voice quality and tonality goes, I guess, in my opinion, because they can get up there, but their voice is usually really full whenever they hit those high notes. Lauren can get up there as well, but hers is usually more the head voice. I don't want to say falsetto because it seems like that's a guy thing. I think head voice is the proper term for girls singing up there. Yeah, she can get up there, but it's more breathy, while Lisa and Christina are usually more full when they get up there. Now, I like Lisa over Christina mainly because Christina has a more I don't want to say it's like a back of the throat kind of sound, but her voice is, whenever she gets up there, it's more open, but it's more to the back, while Lisa's is more straight out to the front, which really makes her pierce out more than the other girls, in my opinion. But yeah, like this video in general, I thought this medley did very well showcasing each of the girls' solo abilities. And I have to say, like, each song that they each soloed for was freaking great. I thought they all did a great job. Now, obviously, I like Lisa doing Skyscraper because that was freaking awesome. And I know she can get up there. But I know it's also, there was also an older cover of her doing it as well. So it wasn't exactly new to me to hear. But like the other girls, you know, they really shined out in this video as well. So I don't really have a favorite in this video because they all contributed equally to each section they were singing in, if that makes sense. I know I was rambling a whole lot longer than I planned on it, but I'm kind of slow sometimes. I gotta gather my thoughts. So without wasting too much time, I think that's it. So unless you have any unless you have any video suggestions, I guess that's about it. So that's it. If you like this video This is... My mind does not work anymore. So, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, and share. Leave your comments down below. And I will see you on the flip side. Whoop, whoop.